Welcome back. We're still broadcasting live from Tolo Village, and I've got to tell you, it's a hive of activity. In a couple of minutes, we'll have a chat to the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, Zinzeni Tokwana. He's standing next to me. But right now, let's take a look at this insert. And for those that don't know, wool production here has been identified as a game changer in rural areas like the Eastern Cape, Free State and the KZN. Over the past 2 seasons, nearly thousands of emerging farmers have entered into that market. And on an interesting note, communal wool growers outnumber commercial farmers. Now, the Woolgrowers Association is making a significant stride in educating and highlighting the plight of these emerging farmers. Take a look at this.
The challenge is to satisfy both government's vision and the realities facing agriculture. The turnover for the current financial year is expected to be in the region of 29 million rand, of which 16% is allocated to commercial farming and 84% for communal farming.
They don't have access to the best rams. That can also enhance the wool production. The issue of facilities, which I think together with the SA Growers Association, we need to make sure that as wool growers and ourselves, we work because they have the expertise. We should fund the process going forward.
Communal farmers marketed almost 4 million kilograms of wool through the formal market during the 2013-14 season, earning a record 138 million rand from their wool. 90% of the South African clip is being exported. This results in wool producers from rural areas being able to earn a living from foreign currency. But the challenges still remain.
The land reform, which is not yet effective to us, the farmers are struggling. And as such, it is difficult for the small farmers with huge sheep to farm there in our communal land because there is overgrazing. That is the most. And the other challenge we are facing with is stock theft and wool theft.
South Africa's top export destination for this year remains China, with 60% of the export market.
All my sheep are Tony Merino now, and I get a good price when it comes to wool. So the government is supporting it, let alone that the number, the Eastern Cape is very wide, especially the rural area. So the rams we are getting a year, they are 3,000. And we think maybe if they can be tripled, that we get 9,000 to be dispensed to especially the rural areas. A radical change can have an impact on that.
Land reform in South Africa remains a contentious issue, but role players are optimistic.
The biggest problem currently for South African farmers are the uncertainty about the land issues, and I think if we can resolve that one, the uncertainty that's amongst us, I think really that will create a better environment and that will create more intensifying taking part in projects that are there.
Over the years, the South African wool industry has developed a reputation for top quality fibres that meet the needs of the international community. Janine Lee, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.